Hello and welcome back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Aeva Var here, my Jedi Knight, on the world of Hoth. We've met up with a fellow member of the Jedi Strike team, Leah Nerez, who is searching for the schematics of the Emperor's orbital station. Seemingly, according to her, there was a single non-Sith who was brought in to do some upgrades to the station itself, and their ship went down somewhere in the Starship graveyard. Now she's brought in a commando unit led by Sergeant Rusk, and we managed to get some schematics of that region, and we're on our way now to meet up with her. So, let's get ourselves on the way. We're also here to aid Republic interests against both the Empire and the Whitemore Pirates. Ah, that's right, we have that depleted datacron, which we need later on. Okay, perfect.
I have the Imperial survey maps of the Starship graveyard.
I understand Sergeant Rusk's squad paid dearly for these. Meaty 1, please analyze the maps. Find any profile that matches a Pythar-class Imperial shuttlecraft. The Meaties are pleased to meet you. They're great fans of yours.
I didn't realize I'd become a droid celebrity.
Ever since I built the Meaties, I've been teaching them Jedi history, philosophy, everything. Someday, the Meaties will prove that even droids can use the Force.
The Force is generated by living beings, not machines.
How do you define a living being? In the end, aren't we all just machines of a sort? Throughout history, certain droids have achieved well beyond their design limitations. I believe the Force is the answer. Droids who go long enough without memory wipes develop personalities. Couldn't they develop more than that?
I think you're jumping to conclusions, but good luck with your experiment.
Even Master Braga is skeptical. But one day, the Meaties will prove me right. You found something? Let me see. The Empire recently discovered a crash site matching the scientist vessel. Imperial forces are excavating the wreck at an ice cavern nearby. We need to move fast, and we'll need reinforcements.
Don't bother. Reinforcements will just get in my way.
We have to approach this carefully. There could be a battalion of Imperials in the cavern. I'll contact Sergeant Rusk and inform him of the situation. You and I will hit the enemy from 2 directions. I'll enter the cavern at these coordinates. You go in at this entrance. We'll meet in the middle. Don't worry, Meaty. The Force is with us. I'll see you at the cavern.
To be fair, we've been cutting our way through a lot of Imperials. If there was a battalion, it probably wouldn't be too much of a hassle. Then again, I have died to, like, maybe 3 Imperial soldiers before, so then again, bringing Sergeant Rusk and his team in might be worthwhile. Hello, Major.
Well, this is a surprise. I'm sorry to say, you've just arrived in the least important outpost in the sector, Master Jedi. But we just got a break that could make this the hottest spot on Hoth. We got a message from one of the Chiss.
I'm not exactly clear on what you're talking about.
The Chiss are the Empire's best allies here on Hoth. This message is a phenomenal break of luck for us. Here, I'll let the transmission speak for itself.
Republic Outpost, do you copy? I'm under heavy fire and I haven't got much time. I've stolen a data disk of time-sensitive information from Imperial intelligence. I'm offering this to you in exchange for sanctuary. The Empire is hunting me. I don't know how long I can hold out. Send help and I'll give you whatever you want.
You wouldn't be showing me this if you thought it was just an Imperial trick.
I think that Chiss would never choose to appear weak, even to bait a trap. He has to be desperate. If we're going to act, we have to act fast.
If he's telling the truth, it's too great an opportunity to pass up.
Thank you, Master Jedi. This mission is way beyond anything my people could manage. The signal came from a crashed dropship not far from here. Be careful. Bring the chiss back if you can, but if it does look like a trap, get out.
Okay. Some time-sensitive data. We can certainly look into that. How can I help you, Supply Officer?
Puna hota, piti do tenya go kakajujo, da biska ku paliya. Chicos pa ini kudat ijigliska chanagawa.
So what do you see happening next?
Uchusa yo mata chitoya, nan kanoya choski nawi. Kupa tonti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni. Ni at ambumpa o shura mokili moklanki.
Just tell me where to go.
Che chopa kuma ni umpi put malia betwana ni bobo.
Okay. This base is low on supplies due to the last shipment being ambushed by pirates. Hi.
I'm afraid you lost me there. I think you've made a serious miscalculation. You can count on me.
Okay. So the Orbital here, Lebo believes, is a group of Gamorreans that are known as the Unstoppable Horde, who seemingly are invincible after they take certain stims. And they are down to the south. Why don't we deal with them first? Since they're quite far out of the way. So you have some more chiss here. This looks like the Orbital camp. So we need to recover the combat stims. Also have a bonus to defeat 20 of the Gamorreans. Well, this is nice and straightforward, and T7 is a very good healer. Oh, so there's another camp over there. Bonus mission. Just need 3 more stims. Okay, 1 more. Do you have what I need? No, you don't. You are welcome, Lebo. Get ourselves back up to Cresh Outpost. Supplies. Right, I know where that is. The Deference. Right, that must be the ship that we're looking for. Hopefully the station schematics are still on board. The Imperials haven't found them yet. Let's go look for that Chiss defector first. We have cryo troopers here. Ah. Oh, we have a bonus to defeat 14 Imperials in this region. And that's not a good sign. Ah, we got here too late. He was carrying a data disk, though. Hopefully it's what we need. Oh! There's the bonus mission complete. It looks like there was another quest just on the road here. Ah. Here, another recon droid. Scouts have discovered a major Imperial recon operation at Vantage Hills. A battalion of droid guards has been spotted protecting scout droids and whatever data they hold. The information stored in these droids could be highly valuable in understanding the Empire's movements and initiatives on Hoth. Collect any encrypted data found on the scout droids and look for a decryption code on any nearby personnel. Return any information to Outpost Senf for immediate evaluation. Right. Well, we're not quite ready to head to Outpost Senf, but we can go get the data in preparation at the very least. Oh, bloody hell. So even though it wants us to get the data from these probe droids, it's asking us to defeat 15 droids first of all. Okay, yeah, now they want us to defeat 5 scout droids at least. And see whether or not we can collect their encrypted data. From what I recall, I don't think all the scout droids have what we need. Yep, none of them had what we need. Bloody typical. We are looking for more scout droids. Right, one more bit of data. Need more scout droids. They're not cooperating. Bloody typical. I think I just killed them all. Oh, well, I guess we just need to wait for them to respawn, unfortunately. There may be a few more to the east here. Doesn't seem like that's the case. Ah. Ah, perfect. Okay, now we need to find the operations commander, who I think we need to poke to get their attention. Ta-da! data we need. Spy droids. Yes. Okay. Let's get ourselves back over to Cresh Outpost. We'll hand over the data disk and see what we can find out.
The Empire got to your Chiss defector, but the data disk was still on his body.
It's just as well. I'm not sure the men really wanted a Chiss hanging around here. The data disk is the critical thing. Let's get a look at it. Lieutenant, we need this decrypted.
Yes, sir. This is from Imperial Intelligence. It looks like it's a strategic assessment of the Ortolan geothermal power station. Maps, avenues of attack.
The geothermal station is currently held by the White Maw. If the Empire takes it from them, we're in trouble.
Exactly what will happen if the Empire's plan succeeds.
Capturing the power station would give the Empire a completely self-sufficient fortified base on our doorstep. They'd be able to launch attacks from there with impunity. We'd never drive them out.
So the data disk says you're all going to die.
We don't have the manpower to defend that power station. Once you leave, the Empire could just take it. There's only one thing to do. Destroy it before they get there. Take these remote charges.
It's too bad. We could certainly use it.
It's not ideal, but we can't let the power station fall into Imperial hands.
It's an unfortunate circumstance, but a necessary one. If the Republic troops can't hold it...
Nice to see customers. Can I get you anything?
Shiny blaster rifle.
Feel free to browse.
Okay, so let's go look for these
You at
supplies.
the mess hall last night. Missed out on some good eating. Boy, those Orlans know how to cook. They made this tauntaun stew.
Ooh, I'll stick with my field rations, thanks.
I hear they're preparing something special tomorrow. Don't know how you make a wampa taste good, but if anyone can do it.
Seriously, stop.
Hey, I figure after all the troops they've been munching on, it'll be nice to finally return the favor.
So we'll go get the supplies for the Quartermaster. And then we're going to be going into the geothermal plant. Both players of the Republic and the Empire need to be into the geothermal plant for one reason or another. A player of the Empire is indeed trying to secure self-sufficiency for the base in this region. There are two avenues down into the geothermal plant basin. Two ramps, one that the Republic would typically use, one that the Imperials would use. Not that it really matters, there's no guard stopping you from using either or, just a matter of convenience, really. Yeah, the geothermal plant's down there. And there's the start of the Republic ramp, and I think there's the Imperial ramp's kind of behind this wall. Okay, looks like we can get the supplies within the geothermal plant. If that's the case, let's just go straight there. Looks like we have a quick travel node here. Oh well, we can make use of that later, because that's the cave entrance to find the difference. Here are the Whitemore pirates. We do have a staged bonus mission. Stage 1 to defeat 10 of the pirates themselves. What is the second stage? To defeat 3 overseers. Ooh, there's the supplies. Okay, defeat the Whitemore foreman and take his tags. And that is actually within the geothermal plant. Okay, perfect. Keep our eyes open for any more supplies lying around. Security chest over there. Thank you. Ooh, a skull. How lovely. Not just any skull, a humanoid skull. So where is the foreman? Right at the back. Okay, that's all the supplies we need. There he is. Now we just need to go plant the explosive charges. Oh, making friends. Oh, bloody hell. We have a bonus to defeat 16 of the pirates in this region. you're a pain in the butt. Right, explosives to be planted in the back chamber. Okay, plant one explosive here. Explosive there. Here's the final charge.
I'm sorry. I don't think we've been introduced. You have my sincere apology. We cannot always understand the ways of the Force.
I'm sorry, Ortolans. But the Republic can't aid you when we're gone. And we can't really stick around and help you hold on to the power station. Okay, the explosives are going to detonate shortly. Time to hand in the supplies. And let the Major know of the unfortunate circumstance.
Our long-range sensors just picked up the explosion inside the geothermal plant. Nice work. The Imperials will be furious. I wish I could see their faces. Thank you. You've probably just saved the lives of half the soldiers on Hoth.
If everything here is secure, Major, I'm probably needed elsewhere.
There are a lot of people on Hoth who could probably use your help. Listen, I know this is asking a lot, but we've lost contact with Lieutenant Kirill at 10th Outpost. I don't know what's happened there, but I suspect they're in trouble.
Okay. We're heading over to the 10th Outpost. We can look into what's happening over there.
I've brought what you requested.
Wantahumpa, Murirava Fupa Jipampawula. Jonki Faguta, Jiho Poda Jioto Vokise.
Oh, we can turn in the foreman's ID tags. Okay. Let us deal with this Imperial battalion. Hopefully they haven't taken the data we require. Just try not to leave any Imperials alive. Oh, what the? They've set up sentry turrets. What the hell were you doing?
Impatience got the better of me. I blundered in here like a Padawan. The heavy turrets were an unpleasant surprise.
You were surrendering, Jedi. I suggest you keep that promise.
Give us a moment, please. I need to explain the situation to my friend.
I obviously missed a lot. Give me the short version.
I sprung a trap. The end. Turns out, the Imperial in the Hollow is more interested in capturing than killing us. Keep him talking. Trust me.
My patience is at an end. Lay down your weapons or my men will destroy you.
Those uniforms. You people aren't standard Imperial military.
I am a member of the Emperor's personal guard, as are the men under my command. The soldiers you face are specially trained to kill Jedi, and they outnumber you.
Not anymore, Imperial scum.
They tricked us. Kill everyone.
Okay. Good timing, Sergeant.
Got here as soon as we could. Had to engage some Imperial patrols in our way, but nothing serious.
Nothing serious? Privates Vanth and Eder don't know what day it is. We're lucky to all be alive.
Shut it down, Private. I don't tolerate insubordination.
All of you, please listen. I know you've been through a lot. I understand your frustration. But a good Jedi, a good soldier, puts emotions aside to do what's necessary. To say the fate of the galaxy depends on us is no exaggeration. We must hold together.
Let's honor this Jedi by giving our all.
This is the scientist's vessel. And look what I found hiding under a dead Imperial officer.
The rest of your unit is dead, Imperial. Start talking, or you'll join them.
Please, I don't know anything. I'm just a computer tech.
The Empire sent you here for a reason. Let's start with that.
My job was to slice the databanks of this old Starship, but the White Maw beat us to them. They lifted the whole network.
The pirates stole the ship's databanks?
They took everything valuable, but they missed the computer decryption file. They can't read the databanks without this.
I'll be taking that.
The White Maw maintains a depot inside a crashed dreadnought. Everything they loot goes there.
At least our objective is clear.
The pirates secure their depot with ray shields. We'll have to find some way past them to reach those databanks.
The Medes scouted White Maw territory. They located 2 reactors buried beneath the ice. They're no doubt powering the ray shields. If we destroy the reactors, we can enter the pirate depot. Sergeant Rusk, head for these coordinates and destroy the reactor there. My friend will destroy the one at these coordinates.
Are you planning to sit this one out?
We can't leave the Imperial here, and he's a liability on a combat mission. You're twice the warrior I am. I'll escort our prisoner to the Republic outpost near the Starship graveyard. The Medes will perform reconnaissance on the Dreadnought. When both pirate reactors are destroyed, meet me at the outpost and we'll plan our assault. May the Force be with us.
That Imperial's still armed, by the way. You may want to take the blaster pistol off him.
Your assistance is welcome, but please keep our mission's details to yourself.
I see. So, we need to get into the glacial fissure. There's outpost Senf. And along this way is the reactor we need to hit. Okay. Seems fairly straightforward. We'll get ourselves over to the next Republic outpost, and that's where we'll take a break. May as well hand over the spy droid data. Head north, find a road. And journey east once again. Ah, okay. So here's Outpost Senf.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Somewhere. Oh, that looks promising.
Best post exchange around. You need it, we got it.
Ah, so close. Oh well, at least we'll have something to talk about in the next part of the series. So when we hit level 68, we have, yeah, our next jump on the discipline tree. Perfect. Okay, so we'll take a break here in Outpost Senf. When we come back, we're here in the Glacial Fissure region of the world. We'll see why the lieutenant in charge of the base is not answering his holocommunicator. And obviously we'll try to shut down the reactors so that we can gain access to the downed Republic Dreadnought, where we believe the Whitemore pirates have the data we require. Thank you all for joining me once again. As always, feel free to leave a comment, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.